What a fantastic start to my Thanksgiving week. Oh my goodness. I'm back in Philly. I'm with the fam. I'm about to eat great on Thursday. And guess what? I'm going to eat good. I'm going to take that midday nap knowing that my team has the best record in the NFL. And what else? We got the MVP of the league. What you talking about? Fly Eagles fly, baby. Let's do it. I love this man. I ain't gonna lie and act like I wasn't nervous. Like I wasn't having some sweaty palms out here thinking to myself, man, Mahomes might go ahead and do it, bro. Let's call it what it is. Call a spade a spade. Shout out my man Teo. Them Chiefs receivers flat out folded. But look. Here's the one thing, though, that I love about this Eagles team. Their backs are against the wall, game in and game out, and they always come out on top. What team do you know falls down to the Cowboys, comes back? Falls down to the Chiefs, comes back. And you want to know somebody who made clutch play after clutch play in both of those games? Devontae Smith. So let's talk about, Devontae Smith is a number one wide receiver. Don't let the fact that A.J. Brown is on another level. Yesterday or against the Chiefs, he wasn't at that level. But the only reason why Devontae Smith is not a number one wide receiver is because he's got A.J. Brown as his teammate. That's the only reason. And against the Chiefs, against the Cowboys, some great defenses, Devontae Smith still makes plays. I ain't gonna lie. Maybe it's because Devontae Smith is skinny, but like some stuff, I'm like, bro, you getting popped out that jump, bro. I mean, shoot. Again, maybe it's because he's skinny or whatever, and it just looks worse because he don't got that much bone to him. Pause. But I do think that, like, he's one of the toughest players in the league, and he's always proving wrong those haters, those guys ahead of the draft that was saying he was too small, too skinny, all that. He's proving them to be flat out idiots. So Devontae Smith was one of the biggest reasons, or the biggest reason paired up with who? DeAndre Swift. DeAndre. He was due. He was due for another game. And he flat out balled. You saw him making guys miss. Getting off them tackles. That's what he does. That's what he does, bro. So he was due to have a great game. This is why you trade for a guy like this in DeAndre Swift. This is exactly why you trade for DeAndre Swift. Why? Oh, because what's going to happen? Oh, yeah, he's a guy who is on his rookie contract, and he can make more plays. Let's call it what it is than Miles Sanders can. He's simply a better back. He's more explosive. Now, this Eagles O-line can make a lot of guys look good, but the plays that DeAndre Swift was making, especially in this Chiefs game, that wasn't just the O-line. That was Swift just making some great plays. And when you talk about Kelce and Swift, Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce, I don't care about that. What I care about, the only Kelce Swift I care about is Jason Kelce and DeAndre Swift. If it's not those two guys, I don't give a damn. Real talk. So, on the offensive side of the ball, and I didn't even get to my man Jalen Hurts. So, obviously, we talked about Devontae Smith. We talked about DeAndre Swift. Jalen Hurts continues to show that in big games, in big moments, he shows up. There has not been a big game in Hurts' career, aside from that Bucs playoff game when he was already overmatched, where you were like, Hurts folded or Hurts got outplayed crazy. He hasn't been outplayed. He just simply hasn't been outplayed. And how Hurts plays when down compared to Brock Purdy, who is a front runner, compared to Dak Prescott, who is a front runner, is the biggest reason why I have the Eagles, not just because I'm a fan, but it's the biggest reason why I have the Eagles as the favorites at the NFC. Because they can front run, but guess what? They can also come back and fight through adversity to win a game. Dak Prescott has not shown me that. Brock Purdy has not shown me that. Jalen Hurts, multiple occasions this season, has shown me that. Real talk. All right, bet. And then we're doing this without Dallas Goedert. So I said on record, I believe it was after the Dolphins game, but I said on record, the Eagles don't need Dallas Goedert. They don't need the guy. And it was no slight on Dallas Goedert. It was flat out saying, this offense is so prolific, this offense is so great, that we have so many weapons. A.J. Brown is playing at another level, a level higher than last year. Devontae Smith is playing at a level higher than last year. And we are seeing, before our very eyes, Jalen Hurts prove once again why he's a top 5 quarterback in the game. So when you have all these pieces, not to mention DeAndre Swift and Kenneth Gainwell, all these guys, you still got a bunch of pieces without Dallas Goedert. That's all I was trying to say. So it's not like you need the guy to put up points. You can put up points without Dallas Goedert. And we were struggling in the beginning. I wasn't very, very happy with how we were playing offensively. But look, it was some bad conditions. We struggled without our top 5 tight end in the game in Dallas Goedert. But we got it done. So again, going back to my point of, do the Eagles need Dallas Goedert? No, they don't. But just imagine when Dallas Goedert comes back and he plays to the potential we know he can play to, paired up with the combo of A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, alongside DeAndre Swift, go out in here and making plays, right? So that's why I say that the Eagles don't need Dallas Goedert. Defensively. Sean Desai, I pray that Sean Desai stays with the Eagles next year. Please. I hope that there isn't a team that is looking to make him their new head coach. I hope it's not the Raiders. Hope it's not, the Bulls. The Bulls, the Bears. I was thinking Chicago, you feel me? The Bills. I hope that Sean Desai stays with us next year because he's a great coordinator. Brian Johnson, he's hit or miss. I could go without him. But Sean Desai, he's very nice. And I want to give this stat to y'all on just how the Eagles have played Kelce and Hill. Travis Kelce and Tyreek Hill. So, yes, both these guys got touchdowns when they faced the Eagles. But they weren't doing what they do to everybody, is what I'm trying to say. Travis Kelce, 7 receptions, 44 yards, 1 touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 11 receptions, 88 yards, 1 touchdown. So it's like they're able to stop some guys that are very, very elite. The best in the game. Literally. The best wide receiver in the game and the best tight end in the game. And they neutralize both of those offenses, the Dolphins offense and the Chiefs offense, to 17 points. Sean Desai needs his flowers. Because what coordinator do you know has limited the Miami offense and the Chiefs offense to less than 20 points? So I'll take some of those missed tackles. I'll take some of those bonehead penalties by Josh Sweat, and it was almost Brandon Graham. There was another one on, Eli Ricks. Like, I'll take those because I know that come the second half, those adjustments that Sean Desai makes will make up for it. So he got my support all the way. He's been heaven sent. Heaven sent Sean Desai has been. I want to also talk about the fact that Patrick Mahomes is able to avoid these sacks. It was demoralizing. It was demoralizing because it wasn't like he wasn't getting pressure, right? Mahomes was getting pressure. It's just what makes him one of the best quarterbacks we have ever seen, if not the best quarterback we have ever seen, is because he's able to avoid sacks. He's able to avoid sacks in situations where 99% of quarterbacks are taking a sack for a loss. And some way, somehow, Mahomes goes out here, gets a 14-yard rush here. He goes out here and off one leg throws a dime to Watson, or he might just, go, run to his right, throw it across his body. Like, Mahomes does, unreal stuff. He does unreal stuff, and this game just proved that he's the best quarterback in the league because I'll be honest, I love Hurts, but imagine if Mahomes had the weapons that Hurts has. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my. So Mahomes is that guy. We all knew that. We all knew that he was the best quarterback in the league, and this just proved it more. The plays that guy was making. You saw that throw to Watson? Oh, my gosh. It was like the one was just right in his pocket. It's right in his pocket, bro. Right in his pocket. This is what Mahomes does. So he's elite. This is why he'll go down as one of the greatest ever, if not the greatest ever. He's great. So that's the one criticism I have for Jalen Hurts is I would like it to be more like Mahomes, and I don't want you to take as many sacks as you've taken. On the bright side, though, this is the worst that the offensive line will be all season long. This is the worst Cam Jurgens will be all season long. Bet that. So I am, encouraged by that, but I want Hurts to take that next step in terms of, all right, I can make every play on the field, but what I have to work on is not taking sacks because the guys like Mahomes and Brady, they stay in this league for a long time by not taking sacks. I want Hurts to go ahead and follow that motto, but I feel great about this team. And one of my last points here, I got two more. The first one, what is this gauntlet that y'all are talking about? I'm going to say it again. What is this gauntlet that y'all are talking about? Because as far as I know, the Eagles are the gauntlet. As far as I know, teams should be scared of Philly when we come in their building. They should be scared of Philly when they come to Lincoln Financial Field. They should be scared of us. Do I fear the Bills? No. Do I fear the 49ers? No. The Cowboys? No. I don't fear any of these guys. The one team, the one game that I was like, if there's one the Eagles are going to lose in this tough stretch, it's going to be the Chiefs, and they beat them not playing their best ball. And I love the fact that the Eagles are winning games and they're not playing their best ball. Because Nick Sirianni can always go back to his team and be like, we won, but you all knew we could play much better than that. And everybody on that team knows that. But what's great about this Eagles roster is that when the offense is clicking, it helps out the defense. right? There's been times where the defense has been trash for the Eagles and the offense picks up their slack. It's been times where the defense has been pretty good while the offense has been pretty bad. So it's either like the defense picks up the offense slack or the offense picks up the defense slack. The Eagles are the most well-rounded team in the NFL. They have playmakers everywhere. And it's a beautiful, beautiful thing to see. And my last point is that right now, rightfully so, Jalen Hurts is the MVP. It's official. It's not CJ Stroud or Brock Purdy or Tyreek Hill, Tua, name them, Lamar. The MVP of this league is Jalen Hurts. And one of the biggest reasons is because the tush push, the brotherly shove, is not possible without him. It's not. I'm just sorry it's not. And he was doing the brotherly shove while injured earlier this season. And he might still be injured. A lot of the guys don't have the heart this guy has. And you saw it in the press conference. What did Hurts say in the press conference? Perseverance. See it through. Root of the Bruz. The Bruz don't fold, bro. I'm trying to tell you the Bruz don't fold. See it through. Persevere. That's what the Eagles do. When our backs are against the wall, we can still come out on top. And it's Real Talking Miles Johnson, where you know I always keep it real. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, do all that jazz. I feel so happy about the Birds. I feel so happy to be 9-1. I feel so happy to go out here and, really pop it. Like, if you thought I was going to be humble, when all I heard this offseason was that, the Eagles are going to have a tough schedule and, they're not going to do well in this gauntlet, right? So you have lost your mind if you think I'm not going to be humble when all I heard last offseason was, well, since the Eagles were the number 1 seed last year, they're going to have a tough schedule. It's not going to be the same. Well, guess what? Beat the Dolphins, beat the Cowboys, beat the Chiefs, and now we're about to go ahead, beat the Bills, beat the Niners. We might lose to the Cowboys. Oh, well. But we're going to end this season with at least 14 games. At least 14 games. So I don't even blame Pro Football Focus or whoever that's saying that other teams have a harder schedule than us. Even though all offseason y'all was going out here and saying, well, this gauntlet, it's going to be very hard for the Eagles. I don't even blame y'all because what y'all thinking now is the Eagles are the gauntlet. But it's funny. It's funny how the tides turn. It's real funny. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, do all that jazz. Let me know your thoughts on this Eagles versus Chiefs game. I'm hyped. My ticket hit. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful Tuesday. I'm about to get my car in the shop. I'll go to like a little cafe spot, do my homework, edit this video. We lit, man. Love y'all. Peace, blessings. We out.